up on a nigga. All my pockets getting bigger. She ain't never met a nigga. More money, more women. Give her life, new vision. Told that bitch, go get it. Check the score, we winning. Big dog, big kittens. All my dogs be vicious. Know them niggas ain't with it. Call a play, they bliss. I've been a check this up. They niggas is not up around the face. I put a tech today. Spinning the block, I'm spinning the showcase. I'm getting head today. Your bitch.
Yo, we back. Hot Site Podcast, man. This episode 85, I believe, man. We on 85, man. Yeah, this 85, right? 85, man. 85, man. Hot Site Podcast, man. I'm your host, B-Hive, man. We got our full force cast back in the building. You feel me? We finally complete. You know what I mean? It was a little weird with just two of us here for the past 2 weeks, but you know what I mean? We still put on a good show. And
family
all that.
hold it down all the time, man.
You feel me? We got Hess 973 back in the building. And then Sag, fresh off of that Dominican, out of that Dominican Republic,
son. Glow. You know what I'm saying?
Black as hell.
This nigga look like one of them motherfucker El DeBarge kids or something like that. You feel me? But yeah, how was your trip though? You feel me? You was going for longer than I expected. I didn't know you was gonna stay that long down.
Yeah, man. Like when I go out the country, I like to stay like 9-10 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because usually, you know, people do like some 4 days, 3 nights type shit. But you was out there for a while.
Yeah, I was out there for like 9 days, man. Like, you know, it felt like it was home to me. I met my half aunt. I went out to La Romana. Actually went outside the resort. You know what I mean? And actually seen the poverty from it. It was crazy, bro. Like, it was crazy. We was driving through, we had ATVs too. And we was driving through that shit and it was just crazy, bro. Like,
fucked up out there, huh?
Yeah, like, yo, I'm talking about 7-year-olds barefoot.
Damn, man.
I'm talking about like 4-year-olds out there with Pampers on, with flies on them, asking for $1. They know about the dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They know how to they got to give something to get $1.
Shit,
that's crazy.
I seen it different because like when you growing up and shit, like you don't really like you think where you from is like the worst shit ever. Like you don't really realize like it's shit out there that's like it's hoods that's way worse than when you came up in. Like and that's relative to wherever hood you from and whatever you used to seeing and shit. Like cause even going to North Philadelphia, it's completely different than like Newark, New Jersey. Like you feel what I'm saying? The people, the things that go on is the same. But just it's bad. Like it just look bad. And you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it just look depressing. Like you don't want to be there type shit. Like
it's crazy. And just to take another step in the third world countries, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was going with it. It go even
ain't
worse.
No police.
Yeah.
Ain't no police. When you get to their barrio, you get to their town, bro.
Yeah.
They got the shit barricaded. So either you know somebody,
or you ain't getting in the town.
You ain't getting in the town. Like it was straight like that. It was straight like that, bro. Like, and that was like, I opened it to me like, wow. And then even if the police come in there, they ain't doing shit unless you give them money.
Word up.
Yeah, and they live in it's a different, complete set of rules and shit.
The police gotta live there.
So they ain't pursuing and investigating or doing nothing unless you give some pesos up.
Yeah.
Or American dollars even better.
That's the difference between police here and overseas. You feel me? They look at it. Overseas is more of a, it's not separated like over here. Over here, we don't look at police as the part of the community and shit. Like,
right.
At least I know for me, like you don't really see, unless you know a cop personally, somebody you grew up with who happened to become a cop, you might see him around and shit, but you don't really see police a part of the community in the cities like Newark and shit like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like whether you go to a country or a small town, you would know the police. They would be involved, so they can't really do too much bullshit because they gotta live in that town. You feel what I'm saying? And
it's whole nother aspect, right? Like my second cousin, whatever, he used to be in the Heights in New York. He got hit up on a gun charge, right? So he got deported. So he back in La Romana, right? But the nigga got, because the education in the United States, because of just the advance, this nigga moved in Dominican Republic. He making more than he made in the United States.
Do that.
That nigga making like literally over 300,000 in DR. He's like, I was like, yo, you ever want to go back? He was like, nah. I didn't know what DP was. And he was like, yeah, I got DP. Like, what
discipline?
Right? Like, you know what I mean? But he was like deported. I was like, oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
that's
can't come
crazy.
back.
Nah, he can't come back.
Can't come back, man.
He can't.
But
That's
this,
crazy though.
but this a good segue though. We talking about overseas because the president of Haiti got assassinated.
Right when I left, I was like, wow.
Oh, that was you see you over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, bro, Dominicans don't like Haitians, and
Yeah,
Haitians have they don't like Dominicans. It's like a totally battle out there. But you will find, right, this is the ironic thing about it, it's a lot of mixed breeding.
Oh yeah. They fucking.
Right?
Yeah.
So they fucking, so you got a half Dominican, half Haitian, and the motherfucker is like hating his bloodline. Because the fact of the matter that he still stays in that island, but he's half Haitian.
And that's some
half
crazy shit.
That's
Because
crazy.
actually, if you really think about it, like, the only thing that separates, it's nothing. It's not even a border. Like, it's like a fucking dirt road that basically separates the Haiti. And so it's really the same people, the same place. You on the same
shit.
island. It's just that shit is crazy to me, man. It's just that shit is in our heads, man. When it comes to all minorities, man, that slavery shit.
And it seemed
fucked
like
it
this
up.
complexion, bro.
Yeah.
It's complexion.
It's the same thing here. You got the light skin versus dark skin and all that goofy shit. Like, it's a bunch of goofy shit going on.
What's
with
that? There's a white lady that she did something called the brown eyes, blue eyes, some type of experiment.
Yeah.
And she was like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody black, but when you pick something out of somebody that makes them different from you gonna like be prejudiced towards them. You know what I'm saying? So it was like just showing you like it's not even that serious. It's just a couple of differences that you just need to overlook and learn somebody else's culture. That's it, man. But they assassinated the president over there, man. Like,
Yeah, what was that about? Like, I heard
Alright.
some wild shit. Like, he was doing some like unsavory things. Like,
I don't know. I don't know about the unsavory things. First of all, he got killed by people with DEA clothes on.
Ha, America, huh?
So they had
It was
SWAT
American,
team,
nigga.
They had SWAT team clothes on, and they went in there and hit him. Now, I seen a video prior to the assassination where as though he didn't want Haiti to be vaccinated at all. So now they saying the whole Haiti is getting vaccinated now. As soon as he get hit, now everybody getting vaccinated. You see what I'm saying? So now the rollout's coming out. Now they funding, they getting all this money going on. Now the money is dead. Now the money wasn't dead when he was dead. The money wasn't dead. Now the money flowing. So it's just like, I don't know, it's crazy, man. Just that.
I heard some shit about he
crazy.
put up a rainbow flag and up on like the Capitol building or something like that, and they wasn't feeling it because you know Haiti is not as progressive as America when it comes to that type of thing. Like, so
But he gotta, you know what I mean? That little, sometimes some little things when you political, you gotta let a couple of things slide to get what you want across. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe he probably did that in a kind gesture, but
that's what I'm saying. Them dudes don't like.
Yeah, they don't play that.
Yeah,
They don't play that.
they don't play that type of shit over there. Like over here is a completely different story. But you know, third world countries, like you just said, things go on over there that don't go on nowhere else.
But you know, it reminded me of like, all right, I was on the flight back, I watched that Fred Hampton movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
You talking about the Judas and the Black Messiah?
Exactly,
I
right.
love that movie.
So then when that news came out, I was like, y'all niggas had to have the inside, like you
That's
went
how it
inside
always-
his
yeah.
crib,
That's
like
how it always
you
happen.
had to know the whole layout of the crib, exactly where he's at, to be able to do some shit like that. Like, who's going in somebody's crib without knowing the layout, right?
Yeah. You don't know what's behind the door. You don't know if it's motherfucker. You know what I mean? You're not just gonna walk in blindly inside somebody's house.
And for me, like you said, it was dressed in DNA clothes. Like, you know, for me, I'm like, yo, that was. I'm not saying America's a part of that, but I'm telling you, that shit is American. Them motherfuckers from America, dog.
Yeah.
Like, this is the thing, right? Like, when you are a public figure like that, and then you like, you don't know what type of shit he was into or what he was doing. You know, people be taking kickbacks for things and doing all type of weird things, and you just gotta keep your head on the swivel from people in your own camp, because that's how they gonna get you. Like, it's never gonna be a guy who, like a guy in a suit with one of them things in the back of his ear. You know, some white guy with blonde hair that's
Definitely.
totally sticking out. You
Nah.
can see from a block away. He not gonna be the one to get you.
He's just gonna throw you off your game.
No, he not. You're not even gonna see this guy. It's
You
gonna
always
be,
get somebody around you. Always get somebody.
it's
in
gonna
your-
be a guy
that look like you.
that look just like you. You're never gonna expect it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So he got Malcolm X. It's gonna be a guy just like it, man.
Fred Hampton. Yeah.
What's my? He said it right. Ain't that my? What's his name? Not my man. This guy's please. Nah, I won't. Whoa.
No association.
Definitely not with J. Edgar Hoover. It's definitely not my guy. But he the one who said that shit. You feel me? Like, so he, you know what I mean? He was a cross dresser too, I believe.
What they called that? Was it COINTELPRO?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yo, like that COVID shit now got me questioning. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit is crazy because like
You talking about the vaccine?
that shit crazy because like, silver tongue from
What's that?
Africa.
Yeah.
It's a certain material, right? It's a certain like substance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't gonna say his name, but that's my guy. He been like this whole COVID. He been like supplying motherfuckers with that shit. Like, silver tongue and nebulizer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this lady, right, got she was diagnosed with on Monday, like I think like last month. She was diagnosed with COVID. Bad. Gave her that. She reached out to him. Gave her the silver tongue, nebulizer. By Wednesday, no COVID. No COVID. Why? But she exposed his name to the doctor, right?
Yeah.
Why Homeland Security try to run up in this nigga house and take, like they called this nigga. They called them and said, yo, we're coming. I don't care what the fuck
Then
you
they do
doing.
that to doc. That's basically what they did to Dr. Sebi.
I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what, but we want that silver tongue. Where you went to Africa, we want that connection.
Yeah.
How did y'all get that? And like they had to do a sweep. You feel me? Like they had to like sweep the shit out. But like that's crazy. You know what I mean? Because like the Homeland Security, bro, is coming at your apartment. Not for narcotics, nigga. Not for drugs. They don't give a fuck about the shit. They seen the weed plants. They didn't give a fuck about that shit.
See, this is
they wanted that silver tongue. Where you got that from?
This is the thing. Like we know, like if you look at it from an obvious standpoint, right? You could. It's obvious that it's holistic and natural medicines that cure everything, any disease it is. You just gotta find the right ones and the right mixture of ones to be able to do it. This information is out. The people know it's not out there, but some, you know what I mean? They keep that safeguarded because this is about money. You feel me? Like they pushing drugs, man. They pushing every commercial got a fucking some fucking xylitol for some bullshit. You know what I mean? Got all type of crazy side effects. You know what I mean? Like they give you a nice happy commercial. Motherfuckers out there playing soccer with the dogs and shit. Make you feel like you have a good life and shit. Like then they hit you with the shit at the end. You know what I mean? Cause nausea, diarrhea, all type of liver failure and shit, like all type of crazy shit. But my point is, it's holistic medicines out there. Whether it's they say mushrooms cure depression and shit like that.
It does.
You feel me? Like it got all type of shit, man. You just gotta find.
How was your experience?
I don't know, man. See, I took them shits, but it was 4th of July, so it was a lot of shit going on, like. Feel me? So I can't really tell you too much. You feel me?
Focus. You
Yeah, like that shit was a little weird. I gotta do it again, and I gotta get in the right state of mind for that shit. But yeah, but it's shit out there. You feel me? To cure shit like that, and vaccines to me, I ain't really for that shit. Cause you don't know, bro. Like you don't know. Like I don't know what's in there. They could tell me what's in there. Cool, you can break it down in layman's terms for me, but I still don't know.
Yeah, let me even put this on a personal. I gotta probably take another vaccination because of the Pfizer shit. It's not, it doesn't attack or do anything to the variant.
The
right?
Delta variant.
Yeah. Like it's boom. But the Moderna, right, from what they say, does like that protects it. You're good. How the fuck y'all niggas out here giving motherfucking medicine
That's because they
to people, and
shit.
then all of a sudden now the variant, one thing doesn't work towards that, but the other one is okay. That's some bullshit.
They
Man.
did this shit in fucking
That's some bullshit.
in fucking record time. They made some shit in 9 months.
But y'all gotta understand, like they are like doing this stuff in timing. Like now, 4th of July weekend, all this other stuff, everybody outside, they letting all the doors open. Now, when they let the doors open, now you got 2 new variants on the run. Like, are you trying to give people the shit so they could bring it to their family? School about to start. Like, are you trying to like time this way as though, you know what I'm saying, people that didn't already have it get it? You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's like they slow rolling us and we just going along with it. We just going outside doing what we all right, whatever.
Yeah, I think this whole shit was a play for the vaccine.
Of course.
I think that shit was a play for the vaccine.
And you know what it made me even think even more?
Right? They're gonna force it. Like damn near everybody is basically, you're gonna come to a crossroad in your life where you're gonna probably have to make that decision. Like, should I take it or not? Or they gonna try to deny you of some like big privilege type of thing.
And no bullshit. I had to take it because of employment. Like to finish my masters, like to finish like my internship,
they gonna
I had
deny
to take
people
it.
Shit.
Yeah, like I had to take the shit. All right, I gotta get my masters. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck it, nigga. Like you know what I mean? Like, but yo, it's crazy because when I went out to DR, it was on red alert for that variant. It was on red alert.
I get red alerts all day.
Right. So, but when I tell you, bro, niggas was.
Chilling, right?
Chilling, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He
like,
was chilling. Like
there.
I'm perfectly fine, bro. I'm back. I'm good. You know what I mean? Like I'm worked out this morning. Like
they made you get tested in the airport and all that type of shit.
Yeah, it was some fucked up shit. And this is the battle. This is why I say I probably won't go out the country until next year because it's crazy. We had to take a COVID test before entering the United States, right? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Take the COVID test, but you gotta understand this is a third world country. They're fucking unorganized like a motherfucker. They were supposed to email us the negative results before we get into the motherfucking airport. Never did it. So we get to the airport, we like, all right, boom, boom, boom. We got denied. For literally, we had to wait for like 40 minutes. Call the resort
to make sure they get the
and send it to us, and we couldn't even get back to the United States unless that, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. They gonna start denying niggas. They gonna start denying niggas like driver's license and wild shit.
Panicking, bro.
Guess what? Look, y'all know me. Y'all know what type of shit I was on with this. I'll be in the woods, in the cabin, man. With
that shit sound good, like, man.
I'm not conforming, man. I'm not doing it, man.
That shit sound good.
It sound good, but look, guess what? If you look online, there's a lot of things out here right now. They doing it. It's people doing it. It's communities built off of solar. They don't even have to come to the city for nothing. Like for a year, they could stay out in the middle of nowhere for a year, and they come back, get whatever they want, and they go right back.
All right, look, check this out. Right, hypothetically speaking, right? Let's say the vaccine turned us all into zombies, right?
Okay.
Would you want to it's gonna be more zombies than people who
right.
regular people,
nigga.
right?
I'm gonna be a zombie, nigga.
So it's kind of like you willing to go through all this bullshit? Like you gotta fight off a billion zombies type shit. Like
it's like blood too. I'm gonna turn into a zombie.
It's only like you and like 100 other niggas who didn't take it. Like, and y'all gotta, you know what I mean, figure this shit out.
Y'all gonna shoot me in my head?
I'd rather be a zombie, man.
I don't know, man.
Think about it. You get more zombie pussy because it's more zombies than regular people. I'm telling you.
He said zombie pussy. What the fuck is that?
If you a zombie,
I'm gonna be that nigga with
the
Mar,
what the fuck is zombie pussy? What the fuck is that, bro?
I'm telling you, it's more zombies.
What the fuck you talking about?
If you a zombie, you can only
you ain't gonna be thinking about no pussy. You a zombie. You ain't gonna think about no pussy.
Nah, I think two zombies can fuck. I'm telling you.
Yeah, this
you think about brains, nigga. You ain't think about no motherfucker. They ain't think about no pussy. You think about another type of brains.
Two zombies can fuck. I'm saying that's gonna be a fucking.
I'm gonna have my crossbow, man. I'm gonna be.
Shit sound good, man. I ain't
I'm
with
gonna be
it.
on my Walking Dead shit, man. That's all I know.
I ain't with it. Them niggas had a hard time.
You're
on
gonna
that
shoot
show.
y'all cousin, man. Yeah, you're gonna shoot family.
They had
dog.
a hard time on that show.
Yeah.
I'm be a zombie. Look, he said, yeah.
I'm gonna end up turning into a zombie.
You're a zombie. You ain't gonna feel it.
Check this out, though, right? You know who Mysonne is, right?
Yeah.
He's a rapper turned activist. Like he be with the Black Lives Matter. You know,
Definitely.
he went down there and marched
Definitely
for
a big voice. Definitely.
Breonna Taylor and all that. Yeah, like he do all that. But my thing is he gets on Akademiks a lot. He tried to cancel Akademiks for, you know, saying that Lil Tim need to get slid on. Somebody need to slide. Now I feel him. He wrong. He wrong for saying that. Even though he was joking, I believe he was joking. The way he said it, it was obvious that it was a joke, but it was still irresponsible. But you can't cancel him for the culture when 85% of rappers do the same thing.
Nah, I disagree because like I feel like with that comment, nigga, you don't know nothing about this shit. You don't know nothing about niggas putting bullets in your car. You don't know nothing about this shit is real, nigga. So like with that comment, like he's totally wrong. Like he needs to be canceled because at the end of the day, you're sending us to self-destruction. Like, cause this shit is real, my nigga.
But Meek Mill not.
But Meek Mill is hard to get to touch him. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's a difficult thing to set up Meek Mill to get hit with 16 bullets in the car.
No, but what I'm saying is like the shit he rap about will bring the same destruction for the message that Akademiks sent. It would be the same thing.
Yes, in a sense, but in a sense what Meek Mill is talking about is like, nigga, you better be prepared. Like you better, like he's coming. He at the end of the day, he'll say that, but he's coming with like, all right, if you gonna do this, I want you to know what the fuck you about to go into.
Yeah, I ain't want to bring Meek. It's not so much Meek Mill, but I was just using him as an example.
But Akademiks is wrong, bro.
No, he is wrong. I'm not saying he not wrong. I'm saying is
because you not no street nigga.
You're right. He absolutely wrong for saying that. But my thing is, yo, you got dudes who rappers who not really street niggas either who rap this type of shit.
Yeah, they do the same.
But that's music, bro. Like let them do that. Been going on since El Jabbar.
Look. Y'all both right. But guess what? Now Akademiks gotta face them consequences. That's all. Face them consequences. That's all.
Face consequences for what?
Talking that gangster shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, see, he was joking. Akademiks was saying it in the context. He was saying that he was joking. He was like, "Yeah, Lil Tim look comfortable, man." He kept saying that. Yeah, he looked like he having a great time out here. Somebody need to get the sliding, man. Nah, this nigga too comfortable. You know what I mean? I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what he was saying and shit. He was saying it kind of like in a joke, even though I still believe he was wrong. He shouldn't have said it. But my thing is, man, you got rappers who rap about all types. We just listen to Hellcats and Trackhawks on the way up here. Like what's the? I don't really see the difference.
His brother got murdered.
Do that make it better?
It's not the difference, but think your brother. You like that's a different like.
All right. So even if it is a difference, right? My thing is, if you Mysonne though, that's picking and choosing because they still doing. It's both going against what you say you represent.
But I think he looking at it from like he behind a mic. He not rapping. I think he behind the mic like reporting shit. So I think Mysonne looking at it like, oh, you behind the mic. You just picking it like you just going behind certain rappers and saying certain shit. Like when he was on the 6ix9ine shit, when Akademiks was on the 6ix9ine shit, he was going off on, you know what I mean, saying little gangster shit. So I think Mysonne looking at it like, oh, you one of them type niggas where as though you feeding off certain energy. You feel what I'm saying? You feeding off certain energy on certain subjects, and you need to get checked because you ain't around none of that.
At
you know
all.
what I'm saying? You ain't around none of that.
So basically, the problem is because he not subjected to any of that type of stuff.
He didn't live
But you gonna talk about it.
He didn't live it. He didn't go through it. But he could talk about sliding and all this shit. No, he not standing on the corner when niggas really out there sliding. He ain't
got
out
a million
there.
views.
He can't,
But if that's against your
but he can't comment on it. That's the whole point. Somebody he should get DP for commenting on it because he not that about that. Niggas is really out there. You know what I'm saying?
It's like we all in a circle. We are doing some gangster shit, and this nigga
you
ain't
in the
got
office. You in the office downtown talking that shit like
on the speaker com.
On the top floor.
Like, come
you see
on,
what I'm saying?
man. All right, but what if you the guy, you Mysonne though, like you stand against this in general.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
You right.
Shouldn't be. I stand only against this when you talking about it.
Yeah, you right. He should take a broader stance. Yeah, he should take a broader stance. He should be against anybody talking like that. But I'm just saying, as far as Akademiks,
it do make sense that a guy like like Lil Baby could talk about street shit because he been through it.
Yeah.
He did, you know what I mean?
See what he just did with James Harden? That was some woo.
That's cool. As long as you mix it in where you able to send the right message and all that, I'm cool with that. Academics shouldn't, but at the same time, we do got dudes who do that in the music, you know, and
they
you know
get the
what I mean?
consequences. They get the consequences. You might see them, they get slapped, like, they get consequences for that.
Just to speak about it, like that young boy from Cali, he was a rapper and shit. He was blood shit, Indian Red Boy. Got blamped out yesterday, like on live. You know what I mean? Like that was the nigga you want to be out here, fuck 60s, putting the cross on 60s and doing all this other shit. You got blamed out. 16 bullets.
Yeah, I was watching it. That's crazy. I was
in
watching
your body.
The YouTube video where it was like they had all the rappers who died in 2020 and probably like out of, I'm not sure how many rappers they had up there, but say if it was 100 rappers they had on the video, 85 was all from gun violence.
I'm telling you, bro.
And
it's the consequences, bro.
This is a side, but this is weird to me. But in UK, you know, like they don't really like shoot, like they stab and shit.
Yeah,
They throw
stab.
down. They got acid and they be throwing acid on
Stabbing
people.
though. Stabbing is a high.
Stabbings is their thing, like, cause every rapper they had, all the UK rappers they had on there that died, it was from stabbings.
Yeah,
like,
they don't got guns on the street.
Yeah, that's weird to me, but that's crazy. But yeah,
Oh, you want to know what the real shit is out here?
what you talking about?
With the guns in the United States?
What you mean?
Bro.
Man, I'm not even going.
Yeah.
What y'all mean? Like the reason why it's guns?
Reason why.
It's crazy
Reason why,
out here,
man.
bro.
It's America. This shit
it's
was
America,
built on guns, man.
But at the same time, you got like so much foul shit that's going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's from the government. Like, it's crazy.
It's like,
oh yeah,
it's like giving here. It's like put it like this. We can take the guns and equate it to like when the riots was going out and niggas was putting like stacks of bricks, like where the riot is at. Like now a truck come and drop off some bricks. And just sitting right there. Like, all right, y'all can do what y'all want. Like,
yeah, like niggas been knowing about that. Cause how the fuck else did Lil Raheem from the hood get this state of the art, fully automatic, semi-automatic weapon and shit? Like, you feel me? Like this army state issue and all that goofy shit.
How you think? Man, listen, man.
How did it get to his hands?
Yeah.
See, look, I don't want to put that on nobody because I was about to say some shit, but I really don't want to put that on nobody.
But yo,
I don't know. I really don't know.
Just put government. Like, just say
I was gonna say some funny shit, but I don't want to put that on
the government.
I don't know.
The organization and what the government got going on. Dog, that shit feeding the streets.
Because we been joking and shit, but like about the Hells Angels, because you know the Hells Angels in Newark and shit.
That's what I was about. I ain't even.
Nah. But they be joking and shit. Now I ain't talking about guns and shit, but they be joking about the Hells Angels because they look at this the crime statistics and say, yeah, ever since the Hells Angels came to Newark, kidnapping and rapes went up. That's just a joke. I don't know. You feel me? That's just a joke, nigga. I don't put shit like that on
guns.
people.
The guns got more advanced too since they came too.
I'm talking about everything, nigga. Ghost guns, everything.
Everything, bro. 3D. They can 3D print guns now.
What,
man. It's over,
nigga?
man.
This shit is crazy. It's sad. It's really scary though. Like, as far as for me, like, as raising a black boy, right, in society, this shit is scary. This shit is like, what the fuck is going on?
Because society is like, you don't
It's
understand.
changing.
It's
Shit
over.
gonna be different.
It's technically almost over with. Because it's too much stuff. Like, look at all the stuff we got on tape. Got all this stuff listening to us. All this stuff is over. They can change the narrative whenever they want. Yeah. They can make us think or do whenever we want now. And then basically when the quantum computers come, it's over. It's over. Everything gonna be digital. They already trying to load niggas' brain into a robot already. It's like Amazon already using the robots. You got robots about to start flipping burgers in a minute. It's over, man. As far as a conscious person, as far as like being conscious and doing something to benefit and help yourself be a better person, all that shit over with because they giving us everything package deal and a narrative. Like, take it. You know what I mean? Take that. This is what you're gonna be. Like, that's how they doing this shit now.
Bro,
so.
like, it's crazy. And I've been knew about this in like years ago. Like, as far as like how the guns is getting them, you know what I mean? Yo, why the fuck, like, motherfuckers going over fighting for the country, right? Fighting for the country, doing their thing. But then when they come over here, they got their hands on so many guns.
Yeah, and they get treated like shit.
They get treated like shit, but that's how they make their money. Getting them guns off. I'm talking about veterans, bro. Like motherfuckers that was fighting over here. Like, you know what I mean?
But that's all. But think about it. That's all they gave them to do. They ain't give them no. They ain't come over here
So
with no jobs.
where you think
that shit?
the stimulation, the manipulation is from? Like, you feel me? Like that shit
I
is
don't
from
know.
the
See, like how I would think about it is, alright, somebody go down south. You know what I mean? Who able to get a gun and buy a gun and bring it back up where it's illegal. You know what I mean? You do that. You know how people do regular old school shit.
Yeah.
But like, how's these shits? It's a lot of these shits though. Like that. That's the thing.
Cause that's old.
That's what I'm saying. That's some old school shit.
You go back down south, get that's old. Like if you on that shit, like hey,
It's
that's
a lot of these shits out here,
bro.
like,
I'm talking about veterans, nigga. These niggas is dropping off bags of guns in the hood, nigga.
But look. All right, we can say that. But we say that. But we gotta give these niggas that's using them in the wrong way some flack too. Like y'all niggas using them in the wrong way. Y'all supposed to be using them for the cause. Like y'all using them because a nigga stepped on your sneakers or took your bitch. Like, see what I'm saying? That's the problem.
what happens? Yeah,
The moral
you
cause
know how
of
it
it.
go, man. You motherfuckers is tender, man. Motherfuckers is tender.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga took my bitch. He on my corner. He making money. And like I gotta kill him. Like shit like that. Like you using it the wrong way, bro.
How
Like,
would you feel if Drake took your bitch though? Like if Drake sent your girl a drink or some shit like that. Like a nigga like Drake, like the nigga got a heart parted in his head. Like
see, that's the whole point. You gotta know your bitch. You gotta
I'm
know
saying,
your
like
bitch.
I'm saying, like I'm
You know what I'm
keeping.
saying? You gotta know your bitch, man. Like,
Where to take it, where to not take it,
yeah,
nigga.
word up. Like,
I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't care. I'm being like I don't know, man. I think he'd be able to pull pretty much anybody chick, man.
Of course. But why would you take her there, right?
I'm
Like,
not saying you.
I don't know.
I'm not saying you taking her to the Drake house and
if
no
the
shit
bitch,
like
if
that.
the bitch with me, Drake can't take it. That's all I got.
Ah, man,
because I know how to choose
this
my
guy's-
bitch.
Exactly,
I know how to
right?
choose my
Listen,
women.
man. Listen,
I know how to choose my women, bro.
listen, man. Drake, he took. Listen, let me tell you something. This guy, he got an album called Certified Lover Boy
Okay.
coming out, right? Now he dating this young lady. I forget her name, but
I get what you're
her son is play for UCLA.
he going to the pro. He going to the pro.
Her son going to UCLA. Now he took her to the Dodger Stadium. It's an empty Dodger Stadium. You feel me?
Yeah, I just seen that.
You
Yeah.
feel me? They eating dinner in the middle of a baseball field. Like, you feel me? Under the spotlights and all that shit. I'm just saying, like, you feel me? Like,
That
I
sound
don't
like
know.
some lover boy shit.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
Amari Bailey's mother.
yeah. You feel me? She look alright too. You feel me? Like, I'm just saying, like, under, you know what I mean, spotlights, Dodger Stadium type shit.
That sound like
But
some
bro,
lover
some
boy,
big
lover boy
boy
shit
shit.
to me.
Be honest with you, Shorty just hit me up like on some shit like to let me know like that ain't new to her. You feel me?
You talking about the chick that
That's not new. Like she used to fuck with a motherfucking NBA player.
Oh, see, here we go. Look, here you go. Here you go.
But these the
Bring
circles, though.
out the track record. Here
Like,
we go.
these the circles though. See, you can't. But see, these the circles that they live in. They be in LA and shit like that. It's a different kind of circles they be in, man. Like, and then they, you know what I mean? They around basketball, nice looking female. What you expect her to, you know what I mean?
I listen, bro.
That's her pool. That's her draft.
And that
pool.
wasn't even the first date. They've been dating for months.
That's her draft pool, man.
Listen, man. If it take all that just for the overwhelm you and not that, like, hey man,
But
you
yo,
have 'em, man.
this the
That's some
foundation.
player shit. That's some player shit.
It is, but this is the foundation of pimping, right?
Yeah,
Let's talk
exactly.
about it, right?
But that was
the foundation
that's his
of
moms though.
the foundation of pimping, right? Let's
That's not
really
his
put
girl.
it
That's
out
his
there.
moms. Let me just say
All
that's
right.
his moms.
But
I'm
let's
saying.
really put it out there, right? Would you go after the girl that you like, or the girl that like you?
That's a good question.
Yeah, word. That's definitely a good ass
good
question.
That's some pimping shit, nigga. Like that.
It depends
as
on
far
what
as
I'm
the
trying to-
foundation
what
of
you talking about?
it's
I'm on some
foundation of
pimp
like
shit, or I'm
no,
trying to,
but I'm just saying like
does
that's
that make
really-
a difference?
No, real talk.
Nah,
I
it do
read the
make a
book.
difference.
What's that book that it came out like in the 60s, like
But-
old as hell.
But
But
what are my intentions? That's what.
not saying that you're trying to be a pimp, but I'm just saying like,
As far
bro,
as the mind state.
the mind state, like as far as what that girl gonna do for you or what you gonna do for that girl, right? Like,
cause I might want a challenge too, though.
you gonna want a challenge, but that girl that like you could be a challenge a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, as you move, but that girl that you like,
But
It
like,
depends. It depends, though.
you might go extra and beyond, and that girl don't even like you like that. Like, you feel me? Like, fuck with you like that. Like,
I know the signs. I read the signs and I don't lie to myself like some niggas do. Some niggas lie to themselves. You know what I mean? I know a guy who just got, you know what I mean, just called his girl with 4 different conversations in her phone. You feel what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, he seen signs before that. He had to.
yep.
4 different conversations. You seen signs, man.
All right, so there
He
you go.
ignored him.
Yeah, no, there you go. He knew he was chasing what he want instead of what he need. See, that's
Boom.
That's the whole point.
Boom.
I done been through
A
that,
lot
man.
of people do that, yeah.
Nah, but I done been through that. See, like, I don't know. I'm the type of nigga I take my lessons and I learn from them. You know what I'm saying? I don't just keep doing the same shit over and over. So
That's
I had
insanity.
I had this chick. You know what I mean? I knew her since elementary school. She was fine. I ain't seen her since. When I seen her, she was a model. She had the best body I ever fucking seen. She had money. She had all types of Louis Vuitton, anything on, blah, blah, blah. She was coming to my house, you know what I mean? Chill, kick it, whatever like that. But me and her had like another bond, like a friendship bond, you feel what I'm saying? But every time she came to my house, I see a different white nigga drop off with some bags and shit. She like, oh, this the photographer, this the, who? So I'm like, oh, like, I think you doing some hoeing on the side. Like, oh, like, so.
Sugar baby.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't reach for that shit no more. Like, yo, I want the baddest bitch. Like, I want this ass. I couldn't reach for that shit no more because
shit
I
is
knew what I was
exhausting.
getting.
Yeah, it's
I knew what I
exhausting.
was getting. Like, nah, I was getting cheated out the deal. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, so,
Out the full deal contract, nigga.
hold on. Have you ever been in a position where you had to like in your social circle you had the best girl that was in the social circle? Like, that's a weird position to be in. Like, cause
I don't like it.
I thought I would, like, you feel me, but I didn't. Like, when I had the opportunity, because it was like, yo, it seemed like everybody just gunning for you, like everybody word up, like I never seen so many niggas pay attention. Like, and this was I don't even want to really bring it up because I don't, you feel me? I don't want this girl to think I'm reminiscing about her, no shit like that.
Big fact.
But like, I just didn't like the attention. Like, it was weird. Like,
Bro, I had to deal with that shit. Like, I was a junior in high school, right? I'm a ball player. I'm nice, right? I got attention from a girl, but I got this one girl, right? Bro, I had to deal with that because she was like the hottest in our social group in the neighborhood.
I deal with
Bro,
that.
I had to deal with a nigga that went to Princeton. It was a junior on a tennis team.
on the tennis team.
Bro, like, I'm not winning that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Some Ivy League nigga.
Ivy League, like, he's 20-some years old. He's trying to fucking talk to my girl that's 16 years old. It's over. It's over.
She looking for the gravy train. She looking, you know what
It's
I mean?
over, dog.
Word up, like, that shit.
I had to be taught that at an early age. Like, all right.
We was just, on last show we was just talking about it. We was talking about how you gotta choose these women, bro. You gotta, when you know a woman like love you for you, like you love you for you, and like gotta stick with it no matter what's the issue. You may not have the fattest ass you might have. You might not have something like this. She might can't cook that good, something like that. But if she meet the basic requirements and that shit's solid, you gotta keep them, man.
And looks don't really mean anything.
That shit don't mean
really,
nothing no more,
to
man.
be honest with you,
can
like,
pay, it's paid for, man. It's like paid programming, man.
but like, that shit only cool for like the beginning, like
The moment.
like if you're in the beginning of a relationship, it's only cool in the beginning. Cause
But the
like,
females don't feel like that.
Yeah, they don't.
what
Like
you
the
mean,
ones that you're like,
feel like that about theyself or about the
like
dude.
you know, you're like the ones that you choose. Like, you choose that girl, right? That's you. Like, boom, y'all into it. They don't feel like that.
Yeah.
Like, they feel like, you know, like they have to keep that glow, right?
Oh yeah, of course, cause some of that they they look at other girls and on Instagram and they want to still feel good about themselves, especially they had kids, you know, it's insecurities and shit. I get that part, like, but that shit is different, man. When you dealing with a girl who like out there on some shit like that, cause you gotta deal with a lot, man. Dealing with the baddest girl.
I'm telling you, I see it like 95%.
So like, look at Meek Mill when he had Nicki. Look how much shit he had to go through. You feel me? Like, he had
she
to
didn't
go
like him. She liked her high school sweetheart. Yeah, she liked him, but dealt with him because he liked her.
Yeah, you're right.
You
Cause
feel
you ever
me?
see like it be a chick who would be with a dude and use him for his money or whatever, and then go give it to some bum dude. Like be like, yo, why is she even with this dude or something like that? Cause it's something about this dude she like. You feel me? Like no matter what, she gonna go back to this dude. You feel me? Even if the other dude, even if you looking at it from a third person perspective, like yo, this dude way better for her than him.
Yeah.
But she's, you know what I mean? It
And
is what it is.
a note to all them niggas that be ice grilling niggas cause the nigga in the club having fun with the baddest bitches, man. Y'all gotta stop that shit, man. Like stop trying to start trouble because niggas got bitches with them and shit like that. Like,
real,
you know what I'm saying?
nigga.
Like that shit corny, man. Like for real.
That shit
that's some
corny.
old school
Yo, I
shit.
almost got
That
into
shit
some
corny.
shit. No bullshit. Like I left the Saturday on the 26th, but I went to my man's Reek birthday party at Mr. East in Roselle. Bro, like that's the shit. I almost got into it. Cause I'm chilling, you know what I mean, with my
Doing your
shorty,
thing, yeah.
doing my thing, you know what I mean. I'm chilling. This nigga literally tried to grab my girl hand, right with me.
Sucker shit.
What?
Niggas and sucker shit right there.
Like I'm
man.
checking you, nigga. Fuck you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Would
nigga
that
looking
happen?
for a problem.
Yeah, the nigga start pointing in my chest. Like, you feel me? Like, bro, only reason why I ain't take that nigga head off right there, cause Reek, he just suffered a stroke and he just came back. He a party promoter and they offered a bag for him, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that was his party. That was his birthday. You feel me? Bro, but it be sucking niggas like that. I'm telling you, it be sucking niggas, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's
So
crazy.
we gonna get into this artist spotlight. You feel me? I be forgetting to do them and shit. We been putting them at the end, but we gonna get into this one right now. I ain't gonna forget because you know my boy Jonesy. Quick backstory. You feel me? This dude been from Philadelphia. You feel me? He like one of the legends when it come to that rap and battle rap shit from back in the day with Reed Dollars, Meek Mill.
Word.
You know he just signed to Jada Kids So Raspy Records, and you know wanted to show my boy D Jones some love. New Me. Check out this video, D Jones.
Yeah. Big life. Yeah. Down here they come. Nah. You know how it go. Yeah. It's on this side. 10 toes down out here, they couldn't move. They got quiet, it's the best part of the move. Lost my chain in the ocean, acting loose. All my exes saying they want the new me. 10 toes down out here, they couldn't move. They got quiet, it's the best part of the move. Lost my chain in the ocean, acting loose. All my exes saying they want the new me. Oh yeah, bitch, I'm acting new. I'm in the gym, oh yeah, bitch, I want the coupe. I ran it up, tell a dealer I need two. I'm coming through, the rig still coming through. Still how we do. I made it right out the trap. I took a step, I pray I don't make it back. I got a strap, I'm still watching my back. I just know how niggas act, and I'm ready to react. That's just that. It's deeper than what it was. I want some money that's deeper than 4 bars. I want loyalty that's deeper than love. Yeah, I want loyalty that's deeper than love. It cover all the above. I'm speaking from wisdom. When the wise speaking, I'm listening. I'm spitting the children who came in with no father figure, but made it alright. Took they dark and made it a light. They struggle, but can't they power? They wrong, but can't they 10 toes down out here, they couldn't move. They got quiet, it's the best part of the move. Lost my chain in the ocean, acting loose. All my exes saying they want the new me. 10 toes down out here, they couldn't move. They got quiet, it's the best part of the move. Lost my chain in the ocean, acting loose. All my exes saying they want the new me. Them losses make you winners. You enjoy them meals when you miss dinner. I was dealing with demons, I was a dealer. I was dealing with demons, I ran Thriller. Them nights just was a killer, and now I painted on beats. But I'm no rapper, I'm ballin', they check the sneaks. Now they mention me knowing we don't speak. I guess they reaching, I'm on another plane. I guess I'm out of reach. I tell her 2 pieces when we on the beach. I ain't talking baby suits, I know you're friend of freak. Tell her I can keep her secret if she tryna sneak. Welcome to the life, grade A weed in the leaf. Straight trips to the bank where you never see a hater. You should take notes if you wanna be a player. You gon' die on that side the day you become a trader. If I never have the question where you stand at, I thank you. 10 toes down out here, they couldn't move. They got quiet, it's the best part of the move. Lost my chain in the ocean, acting loose. All my exes saying they want the new me. 10 toes down out here, they couldn't move. They got quiet, it's the best part of the move. my chain in the ocean acting loose. All my exes saying they want the new me.
Yeah. That D Jones New Me. Y'all check him out, man. But yo, you know they trying to BG got denied, man. He got denied bail again, or denied release. Let's say right here, Hot Boys rapper BG. Hold on, according to Vlad TV, BG will remain behind bars until 2024. You know, the federal judge rejected BG's petition to shave years off his sentence. U.S. District Judge Susie Morgan wrote an 11-page ruling. He has not presented compelling and extraordinary reasons for his compassionate release and should therefore stay in federal prison until the end of his sentence in 2024. This is only 3 years away. I know 3 years for a nigga in prison is a long time. A long time, you feel me? And man, I just fucked up, man. I wish BG was out here, cause you know when people get when guys like that, you know what I mean, who held it down, who did their time and shit like that, you know, I think he should be released. Like motherfuckers did their time, like, you feel me? Like that should be. I don't understand that shit, like. But then again, when you think about it, like on a victim standpoint, if you know he maintain his innocence, but like in general, on a victim standpoint, they don't look at it like that. They be like, that motherfucker needs to stay in there. You feel what I'm saying? So it all depends. I guess that's
it's
like
a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. Like you don't want to see people locked up, but then again, some people be doing shit to get themselves locked up. So it's like, damn, I can't really feel too bad for you. You feel me? I just wish the whole system and conditions was different.
It was better, yeah.
Because it don't really rehabilitate nobody. Nah, I don't think.
Nah, definitely. I haven't seen nobody really.
I mean, you might catch somebody depending on your
mindset.
Your mind state. You feel me? You could come out different and be able to get your shit together. But for most people, that shit just, it don't do anything.
What I find is like over a decade, it's hard. That shit is hard to come back. Like it's hard to come back from that shit.
You know who did it though? Who came back and seemed like they ain't miss a step? Who don't complain about it? Who don't who embrace it and make it seem like he had a good time? Kind of like, even though, you know, because he's a funny guy. But Wallow 267, you know, he did a 20 piece, 25, something like that. I know it was 20 straight.
Word.
He went in when he was 17, came out at 37.
Yeah, Lone too. Lone looked like it rehabilitated him. Like he found something that he locked into and just, you know what I mean, stayed with that. And, you know what I mean, found Islam, you know what I'm saying? Feeding the people now. He got the I mean, he's saying the donate, feed the people shit.
He got Shine.
Right? Shine got the clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sean is moving.
Sean, yeah, he doing a lot of big things out there.
Politically, like
out
he's
there in
moving.
Belize. He's still in Belize, right?
Yeah, but he's like, he just got appointed.
He be moving around the world.
Yeah.
He be moving around the world. But see, when you moving around the world like that, but it's the thing, man. Like, I do not, like, I mean, America got its problems, yeah, but like, I'm glad I was born here, so that way, like,
all day
you could come back type shit, like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, you get deported, you can never come back. It's like, yeah, you do all them things out there in the world, it's cool, but like, you want to come, especially if you grew up here, like if you was an immigrant and you came here and you grew up here and now you got to go somewhere else and you can never come back to Brooklyn where you grew up.
Yeah.
And be that's crazy.
Yeah, but one thing I don't like the people that come here, do the same shit we do, but just a little different way, and they look at us like we doing something wrong.
Like what? Give me an example of that.
Like they look at us the way we sell, like not us particularly, but the way some people sell drugs. We stand on the corner. We have our clothes, we have our little lavish lifestyles, whatever like that. But they do the same exact thing. They fund all, like, you go to the supermarket, they selling kilos and all this shit out of the supermarket in the deep freezer. All that shit is built on like the whole Ironbound's built on fucking drug money. Like the guy that had the supermarkets, both of his brothers is locked up for drug trafficking. But they looking at us like we wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't like that. Don't set that double standard. Just because we do ours a little different, y'all selling drugs, y'all doing the same shit. Like stop it. Like don't look at us different. Don't try to treat us different because y'all doing the same shit. But y'all going like, oh, like they can't come down here. How we can't come down to Ironbound? Half of the Ironbound is built off drugs. That's what I'm saying.
I tell you why they feel like that down there in the Ironbound, especially like on Ferry Street and shit like that. Because at the end of the day, that's all they businesses. Like they built it. I don't be mad at them communities. Like when you got Ferry Street or Broadway up there in like North Newark or what's another one?
Kearney. That's about it.
No, ours is supposed to be like Bergen Avenue and Springfield Avenue.
Right. It's half our
like
fault.
That.
It's half our fault.
But like you can't I don't be mad at that shit, bro, because it's like, yo, they got that shit down there. It's a whole nother world. They never even really had to leave from down there. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm not saying be mad at it. All I'm saying is like respect us just like we respect y'all. Like don't put us all in the fucking box with everybody else. Like, you know what I mean? We got some bad apples just like they got some bad apples. You feel what I'm saying? Don't put all of us in that box. If we come down there, we spend money, we got our ladies with us. Treat us with that same respect. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't starting no trouble. Treat us with that same respect. Don't just because you see us like how we look
when
at
they
it.
start, but you know when we'll be able to get that respect when we don't have to go to their clubs. When we can go to our own.
You're right about that.
When we have the option. I'm not saying you don't have to go down there, but when we got the option to go somewhere else.
We do fuck our own shit up.
When you have to go somewhere, if I have to come to your establishment, you can really pretty much treat me any way you want.
You're right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like PSC&G. Like, they can do whatever the fuck they want to you.
We do fuck it up, though. Like, the festival I was down there, you know what I'm saying? Like, Bad Apples came down there and started shooting, fuck the whole festival up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we fuck up. We got to start.
But if we had our own, if Bergen Street was what it's supposed to be, where the whole strip was nothing but shops and clubs and hookah lounges and stores and stuff like that, like it's supposed to be. You see it. It's a bunch of empty stores for lease. It's a bunch of them. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I'm pretty sure instead of some of these Hellcats niggas driving out here, you could have opened up a few of them stores and shit like that. But if we had that option, where people could also feel safe to go to these places and spend money, and we don't have to go, we don't have to leave our community the same way they don't have to leave their community.
Yeah, you're right.
So now, when we do go to the establishments, now they respect it more because we bring it in, you know what I mean? They be like, yo, we want you to come back type shit. Yeah. Versus you have to come here, so we could just treat you whatever way we want to.
Yeah. Correct.
Right. You know what I mean? That's why we got to build our own shit up, you feel me? Because Bergen Street look very skimpy up that motherfucker, you feel me? Yeah. You got to get that shit right, man. But how y'all feel about this new, y'all fuck with Power? Y'all fuck with Power, man?
Yeah.
You got the new Raising Kanan shit coming out in a couple days?
It come out in a couple days, right?
Yeah, I think like the July 18th, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, I'm anticipating that. You know what I mean?
It kind of looked like a Get Rich or Die Trying kind of.
He's telling his story.
Yeah, it looked like, you know, you got the moms and shit. It kind of looked like he telling his story.
Which 50 Cent story is a motherfucker. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, just for him to be able to be who he is at this point.
I think it's dope that he's able to like remix his own personal life into like a real. Bro. Like, cause he almost he sold the same story 3 times. He sold it with Get Rich or Die Trying. He sold it with Get Rich or Die Trying, the movie. Now he about to sell it with Raising Kanan. He about to sell you the same story. I'm pretty sure that this kid is gonna get shot something and he got to get right back and all that. It's not gonna be no music because he's not 50 Cent. He's Kanan, but you know, I'm looking forward to that. I fuck with Power.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yo, 50 Cent is a brilliant mind.
He got a lot of movies coming and a lot of shows.
He's a brilliant
man.
mind because he's using his personal experiences and he's mixing it up with fiction. Mm-hmm. Like, that breeds content. Right?
Yeah, he had an opportunity and he took the ball and ran with it, man. He had the opportunity. Like, brilliant, once you get these people once you get the green light, that's why he called himself. He called it Green Light Gang. You see his hashtags. He say Green Light Gang because once you get the green light from these studios to make these shows and shit like that, now it's all about your imagination and what you could bring you feel me? And once you bring one and it's a hit, which was Power, now they that opened up the door. They got to listen to you now.
You're right.
Because they probably had so many doubts with Power. Like they wanted him to be Ghost. He was like, nah, I'm gonna put Omari and it's gonna work. They had so many doubts, and now that he's saying it's one of the biggest shows ever, now you gotta listen to me. But like, you was wrong, I was right. You gonna not listen to me again?
And he's
they
doing the
did
same
that.
thing. He's doing the same thing with BMF. He gonna do the same thing. I'm telling you, like this motherfucker is like, he's like the hood Tyler Perry. Like,
That shit gonna be crazy. I think that shit gonna be crazy. That BMF shit.
Yeah, he did it at the perfect timing because like now, you know what I'm saying, movie theaters ain't really what they was, so he kind of getting all that, you know what I'm saying, streaming money right now. So
The series, I think TV series is way better than movies in my opinion.
yeah, I
Like
agree with
movies is becoming, to me, that shit is becoming like I don't even really want to watch movies no more sometimes. Like, cause if you think about it, it's only an hour and a half to tell a story. It's not really enough time. Especially like when you get accustomed to watching series, watching movies is like, yo, it's not enough time at all to tell a proper story. Like it moves too fast. Like you feel me? Like, you gotta move the story along too fast to get from beginning to end. But with a series, when you get used
Stretch
to
it
watching
out.
series like Breaking Bad and shit like that. Like imagine trying to tell they did it. They made a Breaking Bad movie. It was ass. It wasn't about Walter White, but it was. You can't tell that story in an hour and a half. Like Breaking Bad, 5 seasons, an hour apiece, like 10. You feel me? Like you need that time to tell a proper story. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
But what's the best TV? Like if you had a TV series to pick out, what would be your favorite one
All times?
all time? TV series.
That's hard, man. It's hard, bro. But I ain't even gonna say it live. If I had to watch it for the rest of my life, and that's the only thing I could watch, I ain't even gonna stunt. I'll play Seinfeld all day.
Oh, this guy is crazy.
All day.
He likes
that-
the
that's not
sarcastic.
even
He likes the
shit.
sarcastic. He likes the,
This
he
guy
likes
is
that.
crazy. That's more like that's a sitcom. A sitcom and a series is not really the
Same thing.
man.
It's the same thing. It got. Think about it though.
It's kind of
Think
not
about
the
it.
same
Think
thing.
about
though.
it. That's like one of the longest running shows. That shit got like 9 seasons?
Yeah, but a sitcom is kind of like it do something different every. It's like something different every show. Like the show before doesn't coincide with the show after.
So if you're gonna say that, if you're gonna turn it into a series, I go with Sopranos.
Okay, yeah, I give you that one.
I go with that.
Sopranos. I haven't seen that all the way through. How about you? What you?
Yo, The Sopranos was like my choice. So
Sopranos?
he took mine. But yo, I'm gonna go on another route that was like very new. Only thing I didn't like about it was the whole Front Street with the whole gay shit, like the whole, sexuality.
Oh, you talking about The Chi?
Nah, I don't even like The Chi. The reason why I don't like The Chi, because think about it. Is it one positive black male in there?
Yeah, you right about that.
Damn.
Think about it.
You right about
I mean,
that. My man with the tacos, he gone.
Is it one positive black male
Who's it?
that is moving consistently and persistently
they
as
had
positive?
Reg, but they wanted Reg to be gay, so they killed him off. The mayor is a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
My man, the closest you get is my man with the store, Emmett. He the closest you get, even though
What?
he got mad
That's
kids.
mad
and shit.
kids,
Yeah.
mad baby mothers.
I mean, that's the closest you're gonna get on the show.
And so I say that because The Chi, yes, it's a good show. But when I learned that a lesbian wrote that,
I don't
and
think.
then-
I get where you going. It don't got nothing to do with her being lesbian.
No,
it's,
but
It's her
what she
perspective.
pushing. It's what she
Perspective.
pushing.
It's her
Yeah.
perspective.
like when I mean lesbian, I'm saying all right, that's her a sexual preference, right?
It shouldn't have
But
nothing
then-
to do with the show. In
But
my
then
opinion.
her mindset towards it, you could look at it and see.
Yeah,
oh,
she
the
forcing it. She
the
forcing
lesbian that is with the mom, right? With the
Yeah.
kids. Oh, the other
It's
mom
unnatural.
thought she was cheating, but no, she's not cheating. She's just trying to help somebody out with cancer.
Yeah, see the thing I don't like about
You
the
know what I'm
shot when it
saying?
comes to that is it feel unnatural. Like you don't see it's not like I don't see that dynamic like it's too much of it. Like
Yeah.
it's not really you feel me, that's not real. Like it's not like it seemed like the whole show is just
that
like
nigga
everybody gay. Like
Yeah,
it
that
just
nigga
seemed
cheated.
like
So that female gonna go and cheat with another nigga.
but it just seemed like everybody on the show, like all the adults are just gay on the show. Like
Yeah,
that's just not really realistic.
It's just like I don't know. I think
But
just
you
like I
know-
said, it's a narrative,
you
man.
never
that they
gave
tryna
a shit
push.
your show though.
my shit is P Valley, bro.
P Valley. I never even heard.
You like that shit?
I like it. I don't like I said, I don't like
That shit was funny as shit.
It was funny. But I don't like the homosexuality that they like really was putting on it.
I didn't really mind.
For me, I didn't mind
show.
it, but like for me, like that's not my. I like how they really like
that was more realistic. How they put it.
They told this is the stripper game. Like this shit is really like this.
That was
like,
more realistic. How they did that with that. That was more realistic. It wasn't just like. Just force, like, oh, everybody gay type shit. Like, it wasn't like that.
So P Valley is my shit. Like, that shit
what about you, man?
I'm having a hard time. It's really between, it's between two, man. It's between The Walking Dead and, I wouldn't say because Walking Dead kind of like fizzled out at the end. I gotta go with Breaking Bad, man. Yeah, I could watch that shit. I could watch that shit over and over. I love that fucking series.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like it's not no gangster shit. It was just like I just love that he ain't give a fuck after he found out he had cancer. Like he just like, man, fuck it. I'm going out with a bang. The nigga got the he turned into El Chapo, man. Yep. Motherfucker turned ruthless and they start killing people and shit. And the whole time he stayed teaching. That shit was amazing. You gotta see it if y'all haven't watched Breaking Bad.
How y'all feel about the spinoff of The Sopranos coming out?
Oh, they filmed it in Newark. Right? Mm-hmm. I remember.
It's called what? It's called Saints of Newark, right?
The Saints of Newark.
Yeah.
They I remember when they was filming it, they had turned down like where I go get my hair cut at in the whole Halsey Street, and they had the shit like they basically redid the fronts of the stores. The way they did it, it was crazy. Like, and I seen it for the Batman, the Joker movie.
Yeah.
Like the way they did it, the way they do these movies, and the way they really transform a real city and kind of incorporate it into just like where you could still shop and still do everything, but the way that shit is crazy how they do that shit.
Yeah, man.
They had a whole fucking. I thought it was a real building. They put like a fucking thing, like a pool hall on the side of the bank. I remember I'm looking. I'm like, yeah, when the fuck they put that there? It was a movie or some shit, like a movie theater shit. I'm like, man, they put a movie theater here, but it was fake. Like that shit was crazy. Like they had billboards, like the stores. They turned the barbershops to Army and Navy store. That shit is crazy, man. They had garbage bags on the streets.
Yeah, man. That's how it be though.
But I think it's gonna be good, man. I think it's gonna be Tony as a kid. Like that's gonna be tough because Junior is like, you know what I'm saying. He gonna be, you know what I'm saying. Like
they got the trailer for that out, right? I gotta see the trailer for that.
Yeah, so that's gonna be tough. I'm gonna be looking out for that one.
Yeah, we gonna check that out. It was just called Saints in Newark.
Yeah, Many Saints in Newark.
Many Saints in Newark, man. Feel me, Sopranos. I gotta catch that all the way through too. I ain't never watched that all the way through. We gonna catch that all the way through, man. But you know, this episode 85 of the Hot Society Podcast. You already know, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm B-High. That's Hess973. That's Sash24. This Hot Society Podcast, man. And thank y'all for the 200 subscribers, man. We on the road to 300. We gonna get to 300 real quick. So like, comment, and subscribe right there. Hit that button, man. We'll see y'all next week. We out.
That is your idol, my nigga. Guessing your son is a mouse. I do the hit and the jiff and be out. Your bitch let me fucking. I came in her mouth like, whoa. She a top notch, yo. Breaking bad for the blow. Got it for the low. Want you me?